So I'm wrapping up the rice harvest today. It's our average yearly frost date, October 15th. These are the leftover bits of R67, which is a long grain rice out of Senegal. It did really well. You see, these are the bundles I haven't loaded yet. You see the grain heads there. They look really nice. And then I've got a little more than half of it already in the bin over there to take and hang to cure. And that's all the seed harvest for R67, but these remnant bits here, I'll let them go until the frost kills them, and then harvest whatever matures in that time just to eat. I won't save any of that for seed because it didn't mature fast enough. Most plants had at least 2 fully mature seed heads, and I harvested those. Any plant that didn't have 2 fully mature seed heads, I didn't take anything from it. It's too slow. And this over here is Purple Jomon, which is a really nice, reliable black bran sticky rice. But you can see it's much shorter. R67 is almost 6 feet tall, and Purple Jomon is more like 2.5, sometimes 3. But it's always a reliable yielder. Even like this year, it even went in late. It still matured pretty well. It doesn't have the tiller numbers it has if it goes in on time. If the Purple Jomon goes in as early as it can here, which is the last week of May basically, and is on good ground, some of those plants would be pushing 40 to 50 tillers on a single plant, which is just kind of outrageous, really. This year, most of them are more in the 12 to 25-ish range, which is still really good for an extremely late planting. These went in almost a month later than they really should have. And for that matter, they went in on my backup section. This isn't even a completed paddy. This is an area that I'm still working into paddy ground. Most years, it's a settling pool. That area down there holds water, but it's been pretty dry. And I had some leftover seedlings. That's what's growing out there is just leftover odds and ends of different varieties that I just tossed in the water and let them grow, because why not? But anyway, so I'm finishing up R67, and then I'm gonna cut and bundle Purple Jomon. Over here, this is Basuti, which is definitely not going to mature anything this year. I'll give it another try next year and see if I can get it in early enough. This is Makunting, and I have one of them that has an inflorescence on it, and 2 that don't yet, one that's thinking about it. Without help, there's no chance whatsoever that would mature grain. But I've got some big glass doors I'm going to put over these because if at all possible, I want to get mature seed off of this, because it's pretty hard to replace. I only have a few seeds, and I can't get any more from where I got them from because they don't have them. Let's see, back here, got this one random plant. I gotta find the stake for it, so it's different from the, where's the stake for this one? Maybe here somewhere. It's behind that point. I'm actually not sure what's going on with this one. mean, it's clearly something other than what was planted here. I'm thinking maybe it's a Basuti that just got misplaced. That seems most likely. Well, these are the remnants of Garib, which I harvested most of earlier and just left the last bit that wasn't mature yet. I'll grab those to harvest for eating. I already got seed from it. And these are rather late. But anyway, so that's what's up. Like I said, wrapping up R67, this variety from Senegal. And then over here, the Purple Jomon, which is reported as a landrace, but I suspect it may be more developed than most of that sort of thing, because I see very little variation in the plants. They're all pretty uniform in height. I see, basically no variation in the grain and the behavior of the plants. There's just very little differences. But I'll have to see if I can get some that's reported as the same type from another source and see if it tests out the same or if it's got some more variation to it. In any case, these are among my favorites, and I'm gonna finish them up, get them hanging to cure.